Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm Jossie.
I'm tired, Jossie. Oh my god!
You tired?
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. So
why are you so tired?
I'm gonna try to
wake up, Shannon.
Bring up the energy for this podcast.
Yeah.
Cause you know, cause you don't Sundays don't make you sleepy. Like even when you don't
Not
know,
during,
like, huh?
Not during Rona, not during the pandemic.
Why?
I don't know. Every day blends into the next day.
Exactly. That should make you more tired. That makes me sleepy.
Maybe.
Anyway, I'm tired. And I'm angry because I still can't get a PlayStation. But whatever. We'll talk about that. So, Jossie, what have you been up to? You were not here last week, so catch us up on your life.
Oh, well, me and Jazz started watching Fairy Tale from the beginning again.
I thought you didn't like that show.
I do like Fairy Tale. I do like it.
Are you sure? You don't like Inuyasha, but you like Fairy Tale? I don't understand.
No. They're not similar.
Yes, they are. Inuyasha is better than Fairy Tale.
I wouldn't agree with that statement.
I would agree.
No. I would see Inuyasha is not part of like the big 3 or 4 of anime, all right?
Fairy Tale is not part of the big 3 or 4 of anime.
Yeah, it is.
It's not. It's not.
It's up there with like One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto. It's up there with those.
Big 5 of anime. Let's see.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the longer running. It's done now though.
Good. I mean, Fairy Tale's not bad. Fairy Tale's not bad. I watched Fairy Tale and I enjoyed it. But people used to tell me that it was bad, and I don't understand why they said that. But I think that Inuyasha is better than Fairy Tale. Let's see.
I don't know.
In the shonen, is Fairy Tale a shonen anime?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
In the shonen anime community, there are 4 main series that have helped to define the shonen genre. Mm-hmm. Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach are known as the big 4.
Yeah.
Fairy Tale is nowhere in that.
Fairy Tale is probably the new one or something. I don't know. It's up there though.
But Fairy Tale's not a new anime. I don't understand.
Right, it's up there, right?
Okay, wait. You can find inspiration from each of the big 4 in almost all shonen anime. Successful shonen series such as Fairy Tale have direct inspiration. No, that's not what it's saying. It said successful shonen series such as Fairy Tale have direct inspiration from One Piece. It did not say that it was up there as one of the best.
But it is though. So I'm just letting you know. You know that.
It's not better than Inuyasha. Okay, I'm gonna put a poll on our Instagram. So
everybody's like, what? Inuyasha? Why are you comparing Fairy Tale with Inuyasha?
Because Inuyasha is better than. Okay, it's fine. We'll let the fans figure this out. Okay.
I don't agree with that. But okay.
All right, whatever. So what else have you been doing, Jeff?
I've been enjoying my new console since I was able to get one. Unlike some people, Shannon.
Well, you're talking about an Xbox, okay? Because I bet you would not have. First of all, I just want to say I feel like I
could have got a PlayStation too, but
you couldn't have. No, you couldn't have. I feel like
I got a PlayStation, but
I feel like the demand for Xbox is way less than demand for PlayStation. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, it's not. All right, let me hate it. But you don't got one. You don't got an Xbox either, all right?
Because I didn't try to get an Xbox, but I probably could have gotten one if I wanted one.
No, haters can't get Xboxes, all
right? I could have probably got one. I could probably go get one right now if I wanted to.
What? No, they're not that accessible, all right?
Are you sure?
It's an exclusive
okay.
thing, all right?
Okay. Sure.
No, huh? No, but yeah, I've been enjoying my Xbox. I've been playing mostly like what I've been playing before in Gears Tactics.
Wait, so you haven't been playing any new games?
No, but I've been enjoying the faster loading speed and What? What did you say, Shannon? You mumbling things? What are you mumbling over there?
Nothing. Continue. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Anyway, like I was saying, I've been enjoying, the faster loading speeds of my Xbox and, the high qualityness of the 4K.
Mm-hmm. Did you get a new TV, or did you just get it to work with your TV?
No, I'm using my same TV. It's like I have a 4K TV, but it's 60 frames instead of, or 60 hertz instead of 120.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't run it at the top setting, but like the difference, I feel like the difference between 60 and 120 is not that crazy, but it is a difference. So I might get another TV once mine blows up or something.
I feel like it is. I feel like it is a big difference. It's a difference of 60
It's not, no, it's not. It's not. Because like I looked at the difference between 30 to 60. That's like a bigger, like a more drastic change than from 60 to 120.
Okay. I'm also gonna put I'm gonna put 2 polls on our Instagram. I'm gonna put a PlayStation versus Xbox poll, and I'm gonna also put a Fairy Tale versus Inuyasha poll. Let me write that down so I don't forget.
I feel like some people shouldn't be allowed to participate in this poll.
What do you mean? Who shouldn't be allowed to participate? You see the discrimination that's going on right now? Listeners of the Blerdsnerds podcast. Do you see that? I'm just saying. Wait, I can't hear you anymore. What happened? I can't hear you.
I think I muted myself.
Oh. Wait, so now repeat yourself again. Don't try to think you're slick. Who can't participate?
No, I'm not gonna say who, but there's certain people.
No. Who can't participate?
I don't know. People. I don't know. I was gonna say something stupid. I don't know what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say, but it was gonna be something stupid. So.
All right. Well. All right. So I have to remind myself that when this episode goes live, I have to put these polls up. And then see what they say. All right. What have I done?
I feel like most people like that we asked this poll might not even have a next gen console though.
Wait, what'd you say?
I have a preference anyway, still.
Anyway, what else have you been doing, Jazzy?
What else have I been doing? Let's see. What else have I been doing? You know, schoolwork. That's about it. Gaming, schoolwork.
Okay, so you were just complaining to me about not putting this in the rundown, but you're not going to say that you watched.
Oh yeah, I know. I was just about to say that. Relax, Shannon. I remember. Relax. This week I also watched the series finale of the greatest show of all time, Supernatural. Mm-hmm. It was the 15th season, and it had a pretty good ending. But it was very similar to Vampire Diaries, which is also like a CW show.
Does that mean it was good or bad?
It was good. I feel like they were both good. They're both the endings of those shows are good. Some people didn't like it. I saw like a whole bunch of fans like on like Instagram. They're like, the writers got lazy.
I didn't see that. I saw a bunch of people were sad that it was over.
Yeah,
I didn't see anybody. I didn't see anybody like actually complaining about it though. Yeah. So what do you rate it then on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, it was like an 8 or 9. Yeah.
8 or a 9.
Yeah, pretty good. You want me to tell you what happened in the ending? You want me to tell you what happened?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna watch it, so it's fine.
Okay. All right. So in the end, basically.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Spoilers. People complain that we don't give spoiler alerts, so we have to remember to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So spoiler from season the series finale of Supernatural. So it ended with well, basically like the series finale just like it wrapped up the episode before the last episode kind of wrapped up the show. I mean, wrapped up the season, and the series finale kind of wrapped up like just the whole show in its entirety, I guess. Mm-hmm. So like I think it was episode 19. Basically, a character in the show, and his name is Jack. He became God, which I knew was going to happen since the introduction of this character.
Okay, so what happened? Yeah. What happened to regular God? Where did he go?
Yeah, you're not gonna understand a lot. You're not gonna understand a lot of what I'm about to say. So basically, God was the bad guy of the show. Like, basically, God was like interfering in everybody's lives. Like, they didn't have like free will, basically.
So like, God was the devil, really?
No, there was an actual devil. There was like Lucifer in the show. There was
okay,
but basically, like God he was being mad hands-on, like messing with people's lives, like and like this whole time Sam and Dean, like their whole life, he's been writing it basically.
Oh, so, interesting.
Yeah, so they got the devil's son, whose name is Jack, to absorb God's powers somehow. That was the weird part of the ending. So he became God, and like everything went back to normal, and Sam and Dean like kind of just went about their lives.
Okay.
And eventually Dean died to like a group of vampires. He
died?
Yeah. It was a very anticlimactic death though, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he died in the end. It was sad.
he told Sam to go live his life, which I figured was gonna happen because Sam deserved to live like a nice normal life.
Okay.
So he
I wish
died.
I understood what you were talking about. Maybe I'll watch it because I need a new show to watch, but maybe not though.
And like and in the show, like this was also similar like to Vampire Diaries. Like in the show, like I guess after Jack became God, he made heaven a nice place because heaven was kind of like just boring before. Like you go to heaven and you relive like a whole bunch of memories from your past. But now like he made it so like heaven, like everybody's connected or something. So like Dean is waiting up in heaven in the Impala. Sam lived out his life, got old, had a kid, and then he went up to be in heaven with Dean. And I was like kind of the ending.
Okay. Well, now that you told me all of it, I feel like
a lot, but you know,
I feel like I have less incentive to watch it now that I already know what's gonna happen. So I don't know. I don't know. That's a lot of. How many seasons has it been? 15?
Yeah, 15. Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of long. And like how long are the seasons? Like 24 episodes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, that sounds like a rough undertaking. I don't know. Like, I really got to think about that. Is that on Netflix?
Yeah, so it will be on Netflix soon. Like, I'm not sure. I don't think this last part of the final season is not.
No, the final season is probably not on there. But
it's on like the CW app, but don't watch anything on the CW app.
So. Oh no, the CW app is horrible. The CW app is horrible.
The ads are like ridiculous. I had to watch like the last 3 episodes on the CW app, and it was like torture.
Yeah, I'll just wait. I'm not in a rush. I'll just wait for it to come on Netflix because I had to watch a couple things on the CW app, and it's so bad. It's so terrible. And they keep showing the same commercials over and over again. I'm like, at least show me something different every 5 minutes when you're showing me commercials for 5 minutes at a time.
Yeah. The same commercial.
But yeah, maybe I'll add it to my list. I'll see if I have the courage to start it.
I say it was a beautiful ending to the show.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to think of what I have done this week.
Have you been watching The Mandalorian?
Oh yes, I have. So we can talk about that if you watched the latest episode. But yeah, so I watched that. I've been watching for some reason I've been watching the new Walking Dead show with my mom, A New World. I'm watching that.
Another new Walking Dead show? Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, they do. We talked about it. I had mentioned it on the show like months ago. But yeah, it's just like a new show. It takes place 10 years in the future with like a new group of kids that are born kind of like after. I mean, there's still zombies running around, but they built this wall basically, and they have this like colony where like people are safe from the zombies because they built like a big wall around it. But it's about these kids that, you know, escape from the wall because they want to know what, because they're trying to find the main character's father who went to work for this company to like try to find a cure, but like they're up to something skeevy. So they all leave because they also want to know what it's like on the outside world. I'm like, why would you want to leave and go to a world where the zombies are? I don't understand. Anyway, so I'm just watching that with my mom, and it's not that bad. I just don't understand what the point is of all these spin-off shows because it all ends up being about the same thing sooner or later.
Yeah, everybody dying to zombies, like
trying to survive and not get eaten by a zombie. Like that's what it all becomes about. Like even if it starts off different in the beginning, it just turns into the same thing. This is dumb. What else did I feel like I did something else? Maybe not. Maybe I'm overestimating my life. Yeah, no, I didn't. I think that was it. Okay. Yeah. So I tried to. Well, that was it. Yeah, I tried to get a PlayStation. Again, Walmart released more on this past Wednesday. They released more, and it was so horrible. It was so pointless. I tried to get one when they released it again, and then it sold out in literally seconds. Like I didn't even stand a chance. I hit refresh, and it was sold out already. And I was like, these stupid bots are ruining my life. My God.
Which day was this? Which day was this when you tried to get it?
Wednesday. So Walmart released more on Wednesday at 3:00. and me and my mom were waiting by the computer. And then at 3 o'clock on the dot, we hit refresh, and they were sold out already. And I was just like,
Gotta be now these bots.
You can't outspeed a robot. Like, these bots are ruining my life, literally. The world would be so much more fair if these stupid robots weren't stealing things out of people's cart. Like, it's not fair.
You can't stop them though.
I know. That's why this if you can't beat them, join them. So I need you to make me a bot. I need you to like work on your coding, and you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn. I said, yeah, I'm trying to learn.
Or just like, yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, so my brother has been trying to find one for me too, because my brother found one, so he's not even worried about it anymore. He's been trying to help me. Yeah, he's just been trying to.
I knew he was.
Yeah. Whatever. So he's been trying to help me. So this morning he was able to order a bundle off Kohl's, and like I thought that everything was solved, but then they canceled his order like a couple hours later because they were sold out. I'm just like, oh my god, what is happening? It was bad. So yeah, but if you're like me and you still can't get a PS5, just be on the lookout. Best Buy had some in stock today. Actually, didn't get one, obviously, so I would have said that. But they had some in stock today. I think a lot of retailers are going to have some in stock on Black Friday. I think that's your next big chance to try to secure one if you don't already have one. Best Buy confirmed that they're going to have some. I think Walmart confirmed that they're going to have some. GameStop is going to have some. I think in person, actually, if you're trying to try your luck at a GameStop in person, I think that GameStop said at 7 a.m. at the local time of where each store is, they'll be selling PS5. So sounds like an overnight trip, which I thought about doing at first, but I'm not going to do it. Because you have to line up like starting from the night before, like 11 p.m. on Thanksgiving. You have to like go out there and line up. And I don't feel like doing that, to be quite honest, especially if you're not like the fifth or like sixth one online, then I don't really think you're going to get one, because I don't think that these GameStops are going to have a lot in stock. I think that I read somewhere that GameStop said that like they're lucky to have at least 5 a store. So yeah, so if you're not like the first one online, then I wouldn't even want to wait online overnight for what. So then I'd be very, very angry. Yeah, so I guess you gotta try your luck to beat the bots again on Black Friday. I will also be trying. And if I don't get one on Black Friday, then I'm just gonna give up. And I'll get one when I get one. Yeah. So that's where I'm at, kind of. I can't just continue to be stressed about this because it's not good, you know. Yeah, so like I said, Best Buy, Walmart, I think Amazon. Yes, Amazon.
Have you seen your brother play his? Have you?
Well, his hasn't come yet in the mail. He ordered it. Yeah, he was able to get one. It just hasn't been delivered. Yes. Yeah, so Jossie, you got an Xbox, so why don't you tell us? Oh, even though you started talking about it earlier, but why don't you just go more into detail about
it?
Playing.
Like now with the new consoles, like they're like so fast that like I saw, like I read an article, like it's like loading screens are kind of becoming obsolete now. And it's like I believe that, because like on my Xbox, like I'm playing like Gears Tactics. That's like a Xbox, you know, like it's like a new gen next gen game. And like I haven't really had to like see the loading screen since I first turned the game on. Like it just starts me back up where I left off.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. And like usually like with my Xbox One, like I really didn't like turn it off like that much. I didn't turn it off. I left it on a lot.
No, I get it. I wasn't turning off my PlayStation that much either.
Yeah. Like now, like I have my new Xbox Series X, like I have it to turn off after an hour, and then when I boot it back up, like I'm in a game within like a couple of seconds. Like within like a minute, I'm back in the game like that I was playing before.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So it's very like.
I wonder if Miles Morales, because you remember how long the loading screens were on Spider-Man. Yeah. I wonder how much the improvement is for that. Like I wonder if it's gotten a lot better.
Probably has. Like I know which game Borderlands 3. Like that game has like. The load, like it takes you like 5 minutes to load into the game, and I saw somebody.
God, that's so annoying.
And yeah, it's annoying, and it's like on the loaded screen is like a dancing robot, so you're just like looking at this annoying ass robot for like 5 minutes. But now, like I heard, like the loading time is like a minute now. It's like significantly less,
that's pretty good.
Really good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, the wave of the future, not having to wait for things anymore. We're becoming this is a
It's the
completely
little
different
things.
era than when we grew up in. Yeah.
It's the little things.
Oh,
Like a lot of
loading
people.
loading is like that's not even a little thing. That's like a big thing, which I'm glad that
Yeah,
they're improving.
it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Because it's so much like algorithms and stuff. There's so much that goes into making things shorter, like on the internet and just like technology, I guess.
Ooh, look at Jossie giving us some coding skills.
I feel like there is, like, yeah. Like,
So like what do you have to do? Is it more code that you have to write to get something to go faster? Explain it to us.
you need to know like how like I guess like time complexity, like how long like what you're coding, like what you're putting in, like how much time it takes up, like if it's like linear or if it's like how it increments, I guess, with time.
Interesting.
So like you could do one thing and it what happened?
No, I'm listening to you. No, I said interesting. I'm just trying to understand what you're saying. Go ahead. Continue explaining.
You have like one process, like, and like each time it's done, like it'll like double, or like, it'll increase like in time, like at different rates, I guess.
Interesting. Yeah. We're simpletons over here, Jossie, so we don't understand. But thank you for explaining that.
Try to explain it like as simple as I could. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I showed you this last night. So on eBay, I was talking to somebody yesterday about how I don't think that the resale, like the demand for Xbox is as high as PlayStation. So I was looking at what Xbox are reselling for online. So like I've been seeing like the same like $1,600, $1,200 time mark. I've been seeing some like $800, which is actually not bad. I think that's the best resale price I've seen online. But then I saw on eBay that somebody was trying to resell their Xbox for $10,000. $10,000. How? Like, why would you think that you could even do that?
Yeah.
Like,
why waste your time? Why waste your time listing that on eBay for $10,000?
Right, like you know that nobody is going to buy that, and if somebody does buy that, then you're really you're really dumb. You're really dumb if you drop $10,000 on your Xbox. And I'm trying to find it so I can show everyone, just so that they know I'm not lying, because that's kind of but look, $700. That's pretty cheap for a resale. So watch now, I'm not gonna be able to find it. $950. Yeah, people are reselling them for like cheap.
Yeah. But still, that's like hundreds of dollars more than it's.
Oh yeah, I know.
You can get it if you just, wait.
For sure. Of course, now I can't find it. $3,000. Oh my god. Anything over 1,000, and even 1,000 is a lot, but anything over 1,000 is absolutely ridiculous. Actually, I screenshot it because I showed it to you. Okay, here it is. Oh, you can't see it.
That's crazy.
No, you can't see it.
I see it a little bit. I can't see.
You only see the picture of this Xbox, which triggers my trypophobia, by the way.
Yeah, you want to see the top of my Xbox? It looks like that.
No, I don't. I don't want to see it.
I'll send you a flick of it.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, there it is. It's kind of small, but yeah.
Whatever. It says it. It's $10,000. But yeah, the top of the Xbox triggers my trypophobia. So I don't want one.
I'll send you a picture of the top.
Don't send me a picture of the top of it. Stop. Why did they make it look like that?
I don't know. It doesn't bother me. Like, can I get you?
Do you have trypophobia? You do.
Yeah, certain pictures. Yeah, but like maybe I haven't taken a good enough look at it.
I feel like if you stare, the longer you stare at it, the more it bothers you. So I feel like if you just really stare at it for a long time, it might start to creep you out. But yeah, I saw it on the box. When I saw the box, I was like, I don't like this. So even more of a reason why I'm not gonna get that one. Or if I do get an Xbox, I'll get the digital one because the digital one doesn't look like that, right?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, so I would just get that one. Anyway, Assassin's Creed Valhalla had the biggest launch in the series history of the game. Are you gonna buy that game, Jossie? Don't you?
I was thinking about it. I haven't played that many Assassin's Creed. I played the last one, Odyssey, and that one is and this new one is similar to that one. So I was thinking about it, but I haven't got it yet.
Okay. Well, IGN rated it an 8 out of 10, which is a pretty good rating for a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna wait. Is this out for PlayStation?
Yeah, it's out for everything, I think. Except Switch, maybe?
Well, it says after the launch of Assassin's Creed Valhalla on Xbox One and Xbox Series S and X. Is it not out for PlayStation yet?
I think it is out for PlayStation.
Why didn't they mention PlayStation in here? Anyway, it says that this title is the best, has done the best out of all of them. So if I ever do get if I do manage to get my hands on a PlayStation, I'm definitely gonna get Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna get Spider-Man, Assassin's Creed. Will be the two things that I get off the bat, and then play those.
Okay.
Before like moving on to other things, because it looks really good, and an 8 out of 10 is a good rating. So, you know, gonna try my luck. You should get it though, and just tell me if it's bad before I even waste money on it.
Look up some videos of it. You might like it.
That's true. I mean, I like Assassin's Creed games. I've never finished an Assassin's Creed game, but I've played them.
This one is not like the old Assassin's Creed games though. It's a little different. It's like has more RPG.
Yeah.
Element. Yeah.
Yeah.
You might like a little bit in the older ones.
But I've liked the older ones too. I just never finished them because I don't historically. I don't finish video games. But if I do happen to get a PlayStation, I'm gonna make a new promise to myself that I'm gonna start finishing games before I allow myself to buy another game. I'm gonna finish the games that I have. So,
okay. Which games you gotta finish? Which games do you need to finish?
Well, no. Like when I get a PlayStation, if I get a PlayStation 5, I'm going to, when I buy games, I'm going to make sure that I finish a game before I buy another game.
Oh, okay. All right. Gotcha.
So if I buy Assassin's Creed, I'm going to finish Assassin's Creed before I spend money on another game to avoid wasting money, you know?
You probably play Spider-Man first, though.
Yeah. Well, Spider-Man I'll finish. Like.
Yeah, because that's like pretty
yeah. So...
I'm
teetering on the edge though. If I don't get a PlayStation by Christmas, I'll probably just buy Spider-Man for PlayStation 4. To be quite honest,
you should just get it from PlayStation 4. Just get it from PlayStation 4.
I know. I think
don't they have a version that's like? Would they have a version that comes with both? I think they have a version that comes with both copies of the game, like with the PlayStation 4 and the PS5.
Oh, do they?
Version.
Okay.
Yeah, you should check it. They've been doing that for a lot of the games that have been coming out.
Okay, so maybe I'll ask for that for Christmas because I just really want to play that game, and at this point, I don't really care if it's not on the PS5. I just want to play it. So, and I also read that creator of Kingdom Hearts wants to tell a new story but tie up loose ends, and this is not related to the Kingdom Hearts Melody of what is it called? Melody of whatever, some other game that they came out with, which I refuse to play. I'm not playing anyway. But he said that he wants to create a new story where he ties up loose ends of characters, and I'm just like, we don't need to tell any more stories. We don't need to. I really hope that they're not planning on having any more like big Kingdom Hearts games. But he said that if they do make a new game, they're going to focus on a different set of characters, which I guess is also good because I don't think that we need to do anything else with Sora and the main group of people. But I just think I'm done with Kingdom Hearts, to be quite honest. I think I'm all Kingdom Hearts out. I think I'm done.
They should make it just like a new game, not Kingdom Hearts related. Just a new.
Yeah, I know, right? Just like a new thing.
Story, yeah, like a whole new, like IP or whatever.
Yeah, let's scrap all the Disney characters and let's just stop. Let's just do something new. But I
mean, they could I like the Disney characters, or maybe not Disney, maybe somebody, I don't know, Marvel characters.
I mean, I like the Disney characters too, but I just think that they can. I just think that Kingdom Hearts should be done.
Yeah, they milked it for all it was worth. And
I love Kingdom Hearts, but I just don't want any more. I don't want any more Kingdom Hearts games. I think it needs to just lay where it's laying and then we'll call it a day. I feel like really quickly, Jossie. Oh, that's what I watched. I mean, I don't know if this is definitely not nerdy. This is like regular people stuff. But I watched the Fresh Prince reunion. Did you watch the Fresh Prince reunion? No,
I saw clips from it though.
Do you have HBO Max?
Yeah, I do have HBO. It's on HBO Max?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that then. All right.
Yeah. It came out. I think it came out like last week, but I watched it yesterday. It was actually really good. It makes me want to rewatch the show again. So a lot. When I first saw the trailer for it, I was like, are they gonna have dark skin on Viv in this reunion, or are they just gonna?
Yeah, I saw the trailer with her. Like she was gonna be there or something.
Yeah, so they did, but they didn't bring. First of all, I had my issues with this because they didn't bring her out for the whole thing. So apparently, and I didn't know when this was happening because the Fresh Prince, I didn't really even realize how old that show was. So like it aired from 1990 to 1996, 1996. So I didn't even realize that the show was over like before I was even old enough to be watching that show. Like I didn't realize like how long it had been over. So it's been like in syndication for a really, really long time. And like I was wondering, my friend that I was watching it with, I was wondering like why you don't see like any of the actors and actresses from Fresh Prince in anything else. And then it just hit me like, if your show's in syndication for that long, like you don't ever need to work again, like ever. You don't need to do anything else.
Yeah, how much? Yeah, but like, how much do they get paid from like the?
They get paid every single time it comes on TV.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but how much of the checks aren't enough to live off of? Probably.
Yeah, they are.
You think so?
It depends on the show. Yeah, everyone wants their show to go into syndication. How much do actors?
Well, I know Alfonso Ribeiro. He's on America's Funniest Home Video. But the rest of them, I haven't really seen them.
So being an actor can be a very lucrative. Even better, they get free.
Yeah, definitely residual income is always good. Everybody wants to get residual income.
Okay. All right, just tell me the number, Jesus.
I mean, who knows the number for like First Prince specific? What's up, the actors?
No, but like they can. I feel like the internet can give you a range.
Yeah.
Okay, so an example here: Warner Bros. Makes $1 billion each year from syndication revenue. So
$1 billion each year, wow.
And then, okay, wait. So this is specifically about Friends. I don't know why Friends only, but whatever.
Oh yeah, the actor, from Friends, he was getting like millions of dollars from like.
Yeah.
Like every play.
Okay, so Warner Bros. Earned $1 billion a year from syndication revenue. For the 6 main cast members who earn 2% of the show's syndication revenue, that means an annual income of $20 million each just from reruns.
That's crazy. 20 million from Friends? Like just from Friends?
Yes, from Friends. 20 million each just from reruns annually. So like I said, you don't need to work again. If your show goes into syndication, you really don't need to do anything else with your life. You can just sit back and like nothing.
I mean, like how many shows, like new shows, go into syndication though?
I mean, not a lot. No, that's the thing. A lot of shows now don't.
Recently, I'm sure that doesn't happen like as much anymore. Everybody's shows getting canceled.
Yeah, that's because television now isn't as good as it used to be. But yeah, I feel like modern shows now definitely don't go.
It'll go on Netflix, and I don't think they get any money when it goes on Netflix. I don't think.
Don't they make money like per streams?
I don't think so. I remember when they added all the black sitcoms on Netflix. People were saying like, "Oh, I heard one actor say like he didn't get paid or something. He didn't get no money."
Oh, really? Stars don't earn any. Oh, yeah. So while Netflix may shell out some serious cash on the front end, stars don't earn any residuals on their films. Yeah. So
that sucks though.
It does.
Yeah. But I guess still, like, you get to be like, hey, look, they re-aired my show. Come follow me on Instagram. And like, look what I'm doing now. I guess like.
Yeah. But I guess if you had a sitcom in the 90s and it is still being aired today, then you're a lucky person.
I know everybody from the Cosby Show is tight.
Yeah, that show didn't go into syndication, or if it was in syndication, it wasn't.
It was like
not for a long time though, because I feel like they stopped showing reruns of it, even way before all the Bill Cosby stuff happened.
Yeah, but when we found out when we found out everything was happening with him, I think it was about to go like start re-airing on some channel.
Was it? NBC. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. But it had stopped airing like way before that.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Yeah. What is another show that's in syndication? The Office reruns a lot. I see it rerunning a lot on TV.
On TV? I've never seen it on TV.
Yeah, it's on TV a lot. Grey's Anatomy runs a lot. Like old episodes re-air a lot on TV. Shut up. I knew you were gonna say that. First of all, another nerdy. Well, it's not nerdy, but Grey's Anatomy started again last week. So, yay! Season of Grey's
How
Anatomy.
many seasons does that show have?
I think I believe this is season 16, 17. Okay. I don't know, but right now they're tackling the coronavirus, so it's kind of weird because we're still living in the coronavirus. So it's kind of weird to see them do a show where it's happening, and I'm just like, but we're still living in it, so this feels weird. But yeah, that's what they're doing. But it's a medical show, so I guess they have to. Like, it would be kind of weird if they didn't like take on the coronavirus as a storyline. So whatever. But yeah, that show's in syndication. Fresh Prince, Grey's Anatomy. What other shows are in syndication? Now I want to know.
Not many though.
I feel like Blackish is in syndication because I see them rerun episodes of that too.
What show?
Blackish.
Blackish. Oh.
What popular shows are in syndication? I feel like this is not. This is not an accurate list. Oh, okay. The Simpsons, Jeopardy, The Yogi Bear Show on what channel? What? I'm so confused. Care Bears.
Care Bears.
The Price is Right.
Price is Right.
When was this article written?
Hey, lady. I see a lady in the back.
Oh, you do? Oh, yeah. Oh God, she's sleeping on my bed. Okay. The Price is Right. Yes. I don't know how. What? This list is so weird because I've never seen any of these shows on TV. They're giving me some weird shows right now.
Probably like
let's make a deal.
They're probably all old. They probably shows that are not like no longer in.
Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. How? No, it's not. Where do they show that?
No. They haven't. I feel like they haven't showed that since like.
But this article was written on November 4th, so I'm confused.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I'm lost. That's why I'm confused.
Well, like I don't watch TV, so like I don't know when was the last time I really watched.
I watch TV like very rarely now. Sometimes when I don't feel like Sailor Moon. What? All right, I'm gonna just close this out now because I don't know.
Maybe?
Anyway,
like Cartoon Network. I said Sailor Moon might be on Cartoon Network.
They don't show Sailor Moon on Cartoon Network anymore.
Like at night? No. I know that.
You know what? Let me shut up because I don't even know the last time I've ever watched Cartoon Network on TV. When was the last time I watched it?
They started doing like an anime lineup again. So.
Oh really? Oh shoot! All right, I gotta check. Yeah. I gotta check now because
yeah.
All right, I gotta check. Yeah. So anyway, I got on a huge sidetrack from what I was trying to say. So apparently, the reason why I brought up that the Fresh Prince was on from 1990 to 1996 is because we didn't really know like all the details of behind like why dark skin Aunt Viv or Janet Hubert left the show, and apparently it was a whole bunch of drama. So
did you find that out on there?
Yeah. So they addressed it a little bit. So so Will Smith brought her in separately for like a one-on-one sit-down conversation. So they were talking about they were talking it out, and basically Will Smith like ruined her entire career. So God. So like she was pregnant in real life, and like she was going through like some family issues. She had an abusive husband, all this other stuff. She was going through a lot of stuff in her personal life that she didn't tell anyone like on set. So I guess like maybe she was acting differently or something like that, and I guess like people perceived it as her being difficult. So I guess like when they went to renew her contract for season 4, I believe, they told her that she couldn't work anywhere else while she was taping the show. And so she said that, so she didn't take that deal. And she said, well, I don't want to do that. So they were like, okay, well, we'll just find somebody else. And then apparently her and Will were like feuding back and forth over the firing, or like over the fact that she walked away. And like he was basically blasting to all the media outlets that she was difficult to work with, which is kind of like a bad thing because she's already like at that time, like she was a dark-skinned actress So, and like he basically calling like a dark skinned black woman difficult to work with, and she was saying that like that's basically the kiss of death in Hollywood. So like she basically was saying that like he ruined her whole career, and like they were just having this one on this heart. I know it is messed up. And so like they were basically just having this heart to heart, and like Will was like trying to apologize. He was like, I didn't know what was going on in your life. I'm just like, what do you even say to that? Like you ruined this whole woman's career. There's nothing you can say.
You ruined her whole life, her career.
Like this is like 27 years later. Like there's really nothing you can do right now or say to her that will like fix this. So it's kind of like weird, but apparently they made up, and they brought her on. Then they brought her on to like say hi to the rest of the cast for like 2 seconds, and then she wasn't in the rest of it. Like she just brought her on, and then they just like shuffled her out. And I'm like, why didn't they just keep her on for the whole thing? Like that was weird to me. But and then they brought like the baby. Remember when they had the baby brother?
Yeah.
So they brought him on.
Yeah,
and I was like, this is so stupid. Why did they bring him on?
In the show?
Wait, what do you mean?
In the show, like I forgot what happened to him. Like he wasn't in the show the whole time, was he?
Well, he was in the show. He was in the show because I think he was born in season 3, and I think he was in the show for the rest of it. I think, right? Okay. Maybe not in every episode because he was a baby and like it doesn't matter. Yeah. He was in it. But yeah, they brought him out, and I'm like, this is so dumb because he was a baby. He probably doesn't even remember doing that show. So, and he didn't say anything either. Like he came out, and everyone was like, "Oh!" And then they hugged him, and then they didn't let him talk at all. And I'm just like, what was the point of this? I'm just so you guys shuffled Janet Hubert in and out when she could have actually talked about her role. And like you guys didn't let her say anything, and then but you guys brought what's his face, who was a baby at the time. You guys brought him there just to like have him sit there for no reason. Like,
how old is he? Like he's like a grown ass man now, right?
He's an adult now, and I'm just like, what's the point of this? I was like, I would have rather seen Nia Long. Like they should have brought Nia Long on this because she was on the show. Yeah, that's what I was saying. She was on the show for 5 out of the 6 seasons. Like I don't understand why they didn't bring her, but whatever. Anyway, it's a good watch.
They could have brought Tyra Banks for all I care. That would be better.
I forgot about her. I did. I forgot about her. But yeah, it was good though. It was good. So you should definitely watch it. It's definitely worth a watch.
Okay. Check it out.
Yeah. And then sorry, that was a sidetrack. We were supposed to talk about that last, but whatever. That's like a non-nerdy thing inserted into all of their nerdy things. So but these other 2 things are like small. So Black Panther is going to start filming in July 2021.
Nice.
Ryan Coogler has already said that they are not using any Chadwick Boseman like hologram type things in the movie. So it'll be very interesting to see how they're going to kind of like play off the fact that his character is no longer in the movies. I'm kind of interested to see how they're going to do that. All the other characters are still slated to be in the film. Angela Bassett, Lupita, Winston, and Letitia. They're all going to be in it again. And people are expecting Letitia Wright to like step up and like probably take on the Black Panther role. I'm just very interested to see how they're going to do it and what they're going to say about his character when they do it. So we'll see. But yeah, it's not going to start shooting till July 2021. So I feel like it's not going to come out till like 2023. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It also comes out.
We'll see. And then Deadpool 3 is in development with 2 writers from Bob's Burgers. So
cool.
Yeah, none of the old writers are going to be a part of it. So the humor that we're used to from Deadpool, I'm pretty sure it'll still be there, but there's going to be 2 new writers. So we'll kind of see what happens with that as well. And this Deadpool is actually going to be the first Deadpool that's fully produced by Marvel Studios. So there'll probably be tie-ins to other Marvel characters now that it's going to be, because before it was Fox, so there couldn't really be any real crossover. But now there's an opportunity for it. So we'll see what happens with that.
That's cool.
2. Yes. Okay, I feel like I said a mouthful. Do you have anything, Johnny? Do you have anything else to add?
Dirty things to add? No, I think I'm all nerded out for this week.
Okay, that's fine. I think we've gone for an acceptable amount of time today. Yeah. So I think that's it. Oh, also, we didn't mention that this week is Thanksgiving. So everyone have a good and safe Thanksgiving this year. Don't make sure that you're not out doing stupid stuff, you know. CDC says you probably shouldn't have large family gatherings. That's probably the best because we're about to be shut down. Well, here in New York, we're about to be shut down again. And some other states have been shut down again as well. So I'm just, you know. Please don't make it worse. Don't make it worse. Huh?
I said, don't celebrate Thanksgiving this shit.
I mean, you can celebrate Thanksgiving, but like you have to do it in a safe and low key kind of manner. I think it's still possible. Have your Thanksgiving meal, but like just don't have 30 people at your house or however many people like you usually have at your house. You know,
just cook a meal for people at your crib.
Exactly. Because then people are gonna have these large family gatherings, and then cases are gonna go up, and then people are gonna be mad when we're in a full-on shutdown again. And I'm just like, but it's your fault. It's your fault.
But so, I know, I don't know. Like, I know it's gonna happen anyway, and we're gonna be shut down anyway. So it's like what? Why bother saying anything about it? Like, it's gonna happen. Like, it is what it is. I'll be in my crib. Eating Thanksgiving for me, like, you know.
Yeah.
On a Zoom call, my family. So.
Yeah, it's just kind of sad.
It is what it is.
We've gotten to a pretty decent place, you know. We were able to dine indoors, even though I wasn't doing that. But like, we were able to dine indoors, and museums were open, and the gyms were open, and then then you know, people are irresponsible. So now,
exactly.
That's being ripped from under us. But whatever. Have a good Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope you guys remember all that you're thankful for.
Like it's not going to be a good Thanksgiving, but have a good Thanksgiving. Have a good Thanksgiving.
Just be safe and smart. You know, don't do anything stupid. And as always, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Listen to us on your podcast listening app of choice. You can like us on Facebook. You can follow us on. Oh, you know what I forgot to talk about? The live action Tom and Jerry reboot. Remember that article I put in the group chat?
What's the actress's name?
Chloe something. Chloe something.
There we go.
Yeah. And I just don't understand. Sorry, this is so random. I know we're about to end, but I just want to talk about this because I don't understand why we're living in such an era where creativity is not a thing anymore. Like, why would you think that it's a good idea to make a Tom and Jerry live action reboot? Like, if you guys have seen the poster pictures, like it's literally Tom and Jerry's cartoon forms in like a live action setting. And I'm just like, this is so stupid. I'm like, this only worked for Looney Tunes in the 90s. Like, this is not gonna work now. I don't
it's true. I'm not gonna watch that. I'm good. I'm gonna pass it. I like Tom and Jerry too, but I was like, I'm gonna pass.
We've passed that era. We've passed the era for that kind of animation to be okay.
Yeah.
Like, but I just quickly want to throw that in there. You guys can look it up for yourselves and come up with your own opinions on it. But it's pretty dumb. But anyway, like I was saying, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Blerdsnerds. And if you want to hear us talk about something specific, you can email us at blerdsnerds@gmail.com. As always, I'm Shannon.
I'm Jossie.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace. Gobble, gobble.